Okay, so I'm sitting on the back balcony at the moment, and Jasper, the dogs are here with me. Well, Jasper's downstairs. Come on up. And that's it. They think they're going to get a treat. That's why I just sit on my foot. It's not a treat. So I went to the city today, and now you realise it's not a treat. Went to the city today, picked up 3 cigars from a cigar shop. Don't knock the tripod. 3 cigars cost me $52. But that's okay. I'm not going to do it very often. And the other day I also picked up a broken sword that, if it was intact, would retail for over $400. But I got it really cheap. Now, the problem is I can't actually show the sword in question on a video. Because the previous owner has, how can I put this? Has received a replacement from the manufacturer under the instructions that the old one is to be destroyed or returned, something along that lines. And because she didn't want to pay for the postage of sending this thing all the way back overseas, she's told them that it'll be destroyed. So I can't show it, just in case, they find out. But what I can do I'll splice in some photos of what I'm planning to do with it. Now, about the tip 1/3, about that much of the sword is actually broken off. Now, it was a blunt practice sword, but it's genuinely made. So it's a real sword, genuine carbon steel, spring steel, all this sort of stuff, genuine fittings, genuine handle, all the above. Only thing is, it's blunt. It's for practice. And this girl is a member of the SCA, I think. And she was a bit rough with it, and there's some nasty dents on the edge, on the blunt edge. And she definitely went into overkill mode with this sword. And I'd like to have seen what she actually did to it, but you know. Another friend of mine who saw the sword tonight actually said, "Oh, but you know, how can you break your sword? Easy. Misuse it, abuse it, and it'll snap like, you know, anything else. You misuse a car, it gets broken. You misuse an iron, it won't work anymore. Misuse a camera, it'll fail on you. Just because something is made of steel doesn't make it indestructible." And the way she was fighting, from some of the chunks on the steel on the edge, as I can't show the actual sword, but what I'll do is I'll take a photo of the chunks and show it to you. She must have be going at it with hammer and tongs as if her life depended on it. She basically treated the sword as if she was in combat. And it's something that you're not supposed to do. Now, this thing retails for around about 500 Australian dollars. And I got it for a fraction of the price because, well, it's broken, you know, can't be used anymore as a full-size sword. But here is an image of how I will regrind the tip. So, as you can see, sort of three different versions. I'm going to go for the one down the bottom. So the blade is actually tapered along the edge. And okay, here is an image of the idea what I'm thinking of doing with the guard and handle. As you can see, it's going to be quite short. Well, the guard is going to be shortened, and I'm thinking about making a like a Viking style pommel. God, I wish you two would stop fidgeting. So, got two dogs at my feet, a black and a yellow golden retriever. Yeah, so hopefully this week I'll get working on that. And the broken bit, which is a good, I don't know, 10 inches long, I'm actually gonna... Will you stop that? Hey, stop it. I'm gonna turn into a dagger. The limb for the bow, I hope should be arriving this week, so I'll let you guys know as soon as it does. God, anybody think that you two are bloody cats the way you're carrying on? Yeah, this is one of the cigars that I got today. It's it won't show up very well, but it's cherry flavoured. So, kind of does taste a little of cherry. The other two I got is vanilla and chocolate. The smoke definitely smells of cherry, and there's no burn at the back of your throat, there's no burn on the roof of your mouth, there's no burn on the tongue. It's really, really mild. wish I had a glass of port right now. I ran out of port about a month ago, and been trying to find a specific brand called K Brothers, K-A-Y, K Brothers Port. I believe they're in Adelaide in Australia, because I got a small, I think it was 650 milliliter bottle given to me by a friend, and apparently it's very expensive. A small bottle like that, I think it'd be around a $60-70 mark, and I can't find it. I can find K Brothers online, but I can't find that particular port. So I think maybe it was just a limited run. Jasper, stop it. You're going to lick off all the hairs in that spot. You are. That banging is his tail. He's wagging his tail. I was cold last night for the first time. Winter is definitely just around the corner. Like right now, it's overcast. It is 11:05 at night, and it's probably about 22 degrees. And last night I woke up probably about 3 a.m. and I was cold. So I just adjusted the blanket a little bit, and went back to sleep. You're an old dog now, aren't you? You're an old man. Must be the equivalent of about 80. My landlady Celeste, who lives downstairs, is actually moving this coming weekend. So in a week she's moving up north. She's taking the dogs, she's taking the cats, and she's taking the chickens. So this place is going to be really quiet. I've got vanilla this time. And I've tried something different. Instead of cutting smoking end, I've punctured it and made a hole inside. Something that I saw on a video on YouTube. It's another method. So that the cigar retains its cap. God, this smells nice. Real vanilla smell. A very light roll, as in they're quite soft. I think these are not the top of the range tobacco leaf rolled. I believe there's several layers on the outside, then there's probably smaller loose leaf in the middle, because you can also tell by the way it burns. This is more erratic. It's not as structured and linear as the one that I was having the other night. Well, I'm going to make a cup of coffee and enjoy the rest of this. So, yeah, sorry it's been a Not a very exciting vlog, but yeah, just a couple of topics I wanted to cover. So for now, guys, I'll sign off and I'll see you in the next video. Hopefully about a bow or a sword. You never know.